Financial columnist Taha Arvas joins us now from New York. Taha, we were speaking at almost exactly this time on Friday when the announcement had just been made. Was there any immediate economic impact when the announcement was made by the president? I mean, in terms of possibly even the lira strengthening, which has been under pressure recently, anything like that?
There was before the announcement. I think after the announcement, you buy the rumor, sell the news type situation occurred. So there wasn't any major post-announcement moves, frankly. But this is a long-term project. This is a long-term issue. So as it gets executed, only then will we see actual change happen. That'll take permanent in the long term.
In the more medium term, what would you expect in terms of Turkey's import of gas and the contracts that it currently has with a number of countries? Would they be renegotiable now, given this discovery of this 320 billion cubic meters of gas? Or do you have to wait for a contract to run out before any renegotiation can happen?
Not necessarily. You could renegotiate now if these reserves are proven, and you can essentially you can convince the other counterparties in the contract that we will have this much gas coming online in 3-4 years, whatever. A swap could be made, a trade could be made, something that would help to decrease that price immediately. That just depends on your negotiation savvy, I guess. But it's very possible that could happen.
So while international observers looking into the announcement that was made by the president on Friday afternoon, they're saying that, look, just step back a little bit because the geological conditions of the area need to be investigated further. There even has to be an investigation into whether the gas is truly recoverable. But presumably, the Turkish government would not have made this sort of major announcement if they hadn't done that kind of investigation already, don't you think?
Not only is that the case, but Romania, only a very short distance away, is doing the same type of excavation, of drilling in the Black Sea. So this isn't a completely virgin piece of land that no one has touched before, that the ecological situation hasn't been researched, or, like I said, on a very short distance away in Romania, off the shores of Romania, they're doing the very same thing. So there shouldn't be much of an issue. If anyone is saying what you're saying, I guess it's most likely disingenuous, unless they're saying it to the Romanians and Exxon as well. If they say, Exxon, you shouldn't be doing this, or OMV or the other countries that are doing this, that's a different story. But it appears that this isn't, that research has been done already for much of the area. But obviously, Turkey welcomes these type of ecological investigations. So I don't think there's a problem there. But like you said, I'm sure they did that beforehand, before this announcement.
Sure. What do you make of the timetable announced that by the year 2023, the gas will already be at the service of the Turkish people? Does that indicate to you that, I mean, it's a huge, huge project, that it's going to require some kind of international cooperation to make it done in such a short time?
Sure. I don't think Turkey has a problem with that. I think it welcomes, and I think that might be a necessity here, despite the fact that a lot of investment has been made into CapEx, the purchasing of the vessels and all this other equipment that has been serious investments have been made. I think they will welcome this type of international human resources transfers and know-how to come and help in recovering this natural gas. I don't think that's going to be an issue, and that's something that should be welcomed, because if you want to do it the fastest way possible, in the safest way possible, you need people who have previous experience doing it. So I don't think that's going to be a deal breaker at all.
Taha, thank you so much. As always, Taha Arvas, financial columnist, speaking to us from New York.